Okay, so yeah, you're on my stream. I don't know if I'm on your stream.
I'm on. You're everywhere. You're on both of our streams now.
Yeah, and you're on both of our streams. Unless
Yes.
you're not on your
Yes.
stream. I can't prove it.
I can prove it.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay, so what
So
did you think of game one? How dead winning were you? The most dead winning or second most?
so the funny thing is, like before we started the match, I
Hmm.
was sharing the game that we played back in 2016,
Yeah, people were
where I
telling
was
me
like,
that.
I was crushing you, and then you kept surviving and like somehow tricked me. And I feel like
Is
the
this a
same
slow game
exact
you're
thing
talking
happened.
about?
Yeah, the game we played in St. Louis.
Yeah, yeah, that's the game where I played B5.
Right, right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You were winning
We
the
just
whole game,
lost
and
a
then
few
you blundered in the
pawns.
end game or something.
And even like during my game, I was saying that yeah, you're so tricky in coming back from very bad positions.
Hmm.
And something went like very wrong for me. But I was so surprised you walked into this opening trap because I know you've
Yeah,
played
in
against
my
this
chessable
before.
course, I don't know what I did against Bishop C4. Also, I can't
Uh
remember. I'm writing it now, but I can't remember what I wrote.
you have a chessboard course in Sicilian or
Yeah, it's coming out next month.
oh, I didn't know that. I know you have one on like D4
Yeah, and
for
I know
white.
that you can play knight takes bishop, and I recommended not to do that. But to be honest, I can't remember what I recommended.
Yeah, I mean instead of E6, like the more trendy line is E6. Or
After bishop
instead of
c4?
G6. After knight F3, you can play E6.
Oh, e6. I mean, it's probably in my chessable course. I just forgot because
Yeah,
it's big. So I can't remember stuff. It happened like 3 months ago.
right.
So I'm
Yeah,
just
because
completely lost after what? I'm lost immediately?
E6 is already like a big mistake because knight B5 and it's so hard for black to
Wait,
defend.
what did I do? You played bishop c4. What move? I played g6.
Yes.
Oh, so after knight takes, pawn takes, queen f3, what am I supposed to do?
So supposedly the best move is knight H6.
I thought about that, but I thought, oh, if you play d3, I can castle.
So yeah, D like I would have played knight E2. D3 is of course coming very soon.
Yeah, I didn't see queen
And
a3, even though I've seen it before. Like I've seen this trap, I just don't remember it.
gotcha.
I saw it before you
Okay.
were born, probably.
Probably yeah, I only discovered it like 10 years ago, so
Yeah,
but it's a common one that players can stumble into.
yeah. I'm going to analyze all the games myself, trying to learn when we're done with this call.
Nice. Nice.
So I got really lucky that game. It seemed like you had less time than me, like the last 20 moves of all four games.
Yeah, well, I got good positions and I was trying to be precise, and then that was kind of the beginning of my downfall was
Hmm.
I took so much time and then just blundered in time pressure. I think with the second game, I also got like pretty deep opening prep
I prepared by
with
drinking iced tea and I had Thai food today.
oh, that's sounds like better preparation than what I
When,
did of
if you remember,
looking
which you
huge
don't, the
frames.
Kings versus Queens event in 2011 or 12, where the men played the women at the St. Louis Chess Club.
St. Louis, yeah, I remember the
Yeah.
concept of that event.
Anyway, my preparation to play the women in Chess 960 was play fast because it was game 25, increment 5, and I'd never played 960 before.
Gotcha.
So I was like, I'm going to play fast. So I played fast every game. And the women were
That's good
preparing, but I don't
strategy.
know how you prepare for 960. But anyway, so I went 5-0 in the 960.
Wow.
I played faster than my opponents every game. And there were instances where I had 20 minutes and they had 1 minute.
Wow.
Like they're thinking forever on every move, and I literally didn't care, although I figuratively did. But Anand taught me that. Like when it's a fast time control, you can't play too fast. Like
I
he
guess
was
that's
playing
true.
game 30s
Right.
in 5 minutes.
Wow.
And then his opponents were under tremendous pressure, even though obviously he plays 10 times better than I do at that speed. But
Well, 960, it's even more extreme because a lot of players start taking time as early as like the
right.
first few
I
moves.
told myself not to do that.
Yeah,
I
it
thought if
sounds
I had
like
a big
actually
time
good
advantage,
strategy.
I could win.
Yeah. I spent so much time in our second game, like trying to remember my preparation after like this whole E5 line. because you played one of the more critical approaches.
Oh yeah, I didn't. After E5, I was on my own.
Yeah, I checked your like opening tree last night. I saw you've played this line maybe about 10 times online, but you've never encountered E5. Like you've encountered all the other moves like castling and
Right. Yeah.
DC4.
And I have a chessable course on this too, but I don't know if I
Right.
mentioned E5 or I didn't. I forgot because that was a year ago.
I see. Yeah, E5. It's like
For
maybe the
people
fifth
in my
most
chat
popular
who are
move.
confused, I'm going to go over all this after we talk. So don't worry about
Okay.
it. Chill out. I'll tell you what Eric said and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought somebody in my chat when we took the break said in the second game you were 2.2 at some point.
Yeah, that's probably about right. Although you were very resourceful with Rook D4.
Yeah, I was going to play Rook D. I didn't see the strength of Rook D8, so I was hoping you were going to play Bishop B4, attacking my Rook D4, Bishop C5. And I was going to leave it there.
Ah, I see.
But then when you played Rook D8, I was like, man, all moves are bad. So,
Well, there's kind of an instructive trick with Rook D8 that at first it looks like you can just take on D8, and if I take back, you have Bishop D3. And then everything appears to be okay. The problem is when you take on D8, I don't take back immediately. I throw in Queen A1, Queen B1, we trade queens, and then I take back. And then you can't.
That
develop
doesn't
your
look
bishop.
good.
Yeah. So, so I think you were right in playing Rook D4 of like getting the bishop pair for later on.
Yeah, and then it was just sort of tricky.
Yeah, and then I overlooked D5 later.
Obviously, you're like the third game. I think I'm better the whole game until I'm losing. I totally blunder with Bishop C5. I didn't see whatever move you made. Bishop C4, I just missed it.
Oh, bishop! Yeah, my bishop found.
I didn't see
a much
Bishop
happier
C4.
diagonal.
I mean, maybe I shouldn't play this way and just like draw the game by doing nothing, but I couldn't help
Right.
it. But I thought I was better, but maybe you don't agree.
No, I totally agree. Like you were,
Yeah.
I had nothing on the king side, and you had a
Right.
full attack on the queen side, like a dream position for black. But it's hard to actually crack.
Yeah, I couldn't
think.
crash through.
Yeah,
But-
like
Yeah, and then
when you did crash through, it turned out to be better for me.
Right. But then I found that when you played Bishop C4, I was like, damn it. Then I was like, oh, this piece sack is interesting if he takes it because my pawn's on the 7th.
Yeah, and I couldn't quite do anything to your king.
It's funny that I played GH, H4, H3. That's crazy.
Yeah, I was regretting like not just taking on G6 or even playing H6.
Yeah, I'll put it in
And
H.
then, yeah, I should have put it in the H.
Yeah,
but-
all the super GMs always play H6.
Well, my dream earlier in the game was to play H6 and trap your bishop on H8.
Right.
Like,
That's
there were
why I
some
played Rook
alternate-
FC8.
Alternate universe. Yeah, you were...
Because I wanted to play
You were
Knight D8
wise
to
to-
E6, so I couldn't block my
Exactly.
rook. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And then
good
the final
match,
game, I
and then
think, was
Karen
the highest
will...
quality.
You'll email Karen, and she'll email you and tell you how much you won, and you guys will discuss how she sends it to you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, big thanks to the sponsors, too.
Yeah,
I
go
saw,
sponsors.
a
Without
good number of
you, Eric would have
sponsors.
won for sure. But,
Yeah,
I need the
I
money
saw-
more than Eric, so I played harder.
I saw, like, one of the main sponsors was the Eric Rosen School for Anger Management. So
Right, they
I'm glad
insisted
could
that be
support.
the name we use for their donation.
I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have to maybe take a refresher after this match on anger management.
Yeah. Yeah, but you don't get angry, do you? Ever.
Yeah, I'm able to control it.
Unlike some
sometimes it
people.
bottles up inside.
Yeah, you don't break your mouse and your keyboard and stuff.
Not yet, no.
It says you were up 4.35 in the first game. I'm surprised you weren't up more.
Yeah, I'm surprised like it wasn't plus.
Yeah, right. I just
20
thought
or
like
something.
after like 8 moves, I thought I was going to lose.
Yeah.
Hey, do you guys have any questions for Eric from my stream? Anybody?
Likewise for Ben on my stream. The big question is Eric lost ?
I have a lot of viewers
just
because I'm on
tuning
Chess
in.
TV right now.
Shout out to Chess TV. Yeah. Chess.com/TV. I see you. So there's like a whole separate chat on chess.com too.
Yeah, one of the sponsors asked, "What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?"
It depends on the ice cream place. Probably like cookie dough or cookies and cream or mint chocolate chip. There's a few I would cycle through. I haven't had ice cream in a while.
Oh yeah,
though. It's getting
somebody
cool.
asked a question I want to ask you.
Okay.
When I played Queen F5
Yeah.
in the last game, you thought like 2 minutes, and I thought you had to trade queens. I saw no other move. What else? What else were you going to do?
Oh, I was just calculating the resulting line. I should have just taken immediately.
I was like, is he going to make another move? What is it? What's his other move?
Well, at first I thought like, okay, maybe 96 is an option, but then I realized
Don't I
you
take
just
it?
have rook takes e6.
Yeah.
And then I also thought, oh, maybe queen d2 is playable. So
Rook D1 win?
Oh, does rook d1 just win?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I should have just taken on f5.
Yeah, I was like, there's a 2 minute think here. I've already pre-moved GF.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, the thing is, like, after pawn takes f5, then I have options. Like, I was debating whether to take on e1 or play rook d8 or h3. So, not sure if I made the right decision. But
Okay, somebody asked a real question. Is Eric going for GM title anytime soon?
No. I get that question all the time, but I don't have any norms. My rating is 2360 FIDE. And I mean, I had a good tournament recently.
Aren't you
Qatar.
super
I came in 20
underrated?
points.
Shouldn't you be like 2450 FIDE?
I wish. I don't know. Like on good days I can play well, but on bad days I can play badly. So
Damn, the truth hurts.
I still like playing chess though. Like I played 5 classical over the board tournaments this year.
And your last tournament was really good?
And the last tournament was my first time playing in the same section as Magnus and Hikaru.
Oh, you played the Qatar Open.
Yeah.
You were a Qatar hero.
I tried to be. I played up every single game. I was like seeded 130 out of 160.
Yeah, I was watching your games live. I was rooting for you.
Oh, nice. I appreciate that. Yeah, I scored 5 out of 9. So it was a nice tournament.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try and seek out tournaments like that in the future. Maybe if I get like 1 GM norm, maybe that will be motivation.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'll let you go, and I'll analyze my games and see how lost I was all the time.
Okay. All right. Sounds good. Well, have fun.
Yeah, thanks
Thanks,
Eric.
everyone. Yeah. Thanks, Ben. Be in touch. See you.